Well, people of the YouTube land, I was going to do a little review, not an unboxing, but just a quick overview of this Kaka semi-industrial dividing head. But if you look here, hex key, and then there's 4 cap screws. If I look here, I have 5 cap screws and no hex key. My handles have a different shape to them. Pointer is brass on this one, steel on this one. So I don't think this is the Kaka version. And it might not be a BS-0. The other thing is, let's just point this out. So you can see the tip of that is actually a slash cut. Let's see if it's on the other side. No. All right, I'm going to get that out of the way. Well, anyways, as you can tell, that is not a slash cut version. So that's interesting. I have cap screws. The other one doesn't. I threw that paper on the ground for no reason. Anyways, I guess what I'm going to say is those look like regular bolts. And I see a screw there that I don't see here. You see, there's a screw there. There's not a screw there, because it would be right about there. And these are cap screws, hex head. These are regular bolts. So I don't know. Again, slash cut, fully round. Not sure about that. There ain't a tag on this piece of doo-doo anywhere. However, I searched all over the Amazon, and it's great. It's already pre-rusted. Amazon and Fleabay for BS-0, and eBay doesn't show one similar to this. Although they show all of them similar to this, but they don't show one with these handles. And if they do, it's facing the opposite direction. So I don't know. And on the other ones, they show this as a brass tab. This one looks like it's steel. So that doesn't matter. Well, that's a cheap ass washer they just went with. Well, it's China. So I guess the first thing I could say is, what does it feel like when you turn this? It's very, I don't know if you can hear it. It's not smooth. It's rough, and that's the best you could say, is it's rough. Well, that actually still works nice. Look at that. So now I know what that one's for. But all right, so that's pretty cheesy. Let's check fit on this chuck key. Good enough. Wow, that's crunchy feeling. This thing's loaded with chips or something, or poorly machined. Whatever's there is terrible. I don't know. Whatever. I don't really care. You know why? It was an auction item. It cost me $107.67. 107.67. It's actually the nicest part of the whole thing right here. Pretty smooth. That's not chatter marks. That's the reflection from my garage door that you see there. Yeah, go figure. That's the nicest part. It's the protector for the threads. But whatever. These guys, I don't know what's up with that. That looks hand stamped. Close enough for government or Chinese. That is just flat plate steel that they ran under a belt sander. That's not surface ground. No way in hell. Yeah, you could tell. Let's just sand it in one direction. So for the price, $107 and change, I'm not really going to complain. I did want one, so I finally got one. I don't know why that would be brazed on at such a goofy angle. They must just be using cutoffs or broken tool bits or something and then grinding them off till they're concentric. It looks pretty well made. Well, this came from China, so pretty well made. And China usually not exactly allowed to be in the same sentence. I don't know. I don't know. It looked terrible. I've seen worse. Came wrapped in the original box, which was in another original box, which was wrapped in cellophane and piles of tape. And of course, the usual Chinese low-end styrofoam inside there that just makes you freaking annoyed because it's all falling apart by the time it gets to you. So greasy, everything's all oily. It's got a funky smell to it. Not as bad as some of the other stuff I've bought that came from the non-compliant. That's cool. Leave the chips right on there. Let's see if I can get that off. Oh yeah, where'd it go? Right there. Sharp. Maybe that's what I'm grinding up when I turn this hand wheel. Oh shit, I left the key in the chuck. Oh god, I hope that doesn't kill anyone. This piece? Yeah. It moves. Spring seems okay. They didn't really care too much. They just hammered this thing together, threw it on the in a pile or on the floor and stepped on it. That looks beautiful, right? They don't care. But anyways, it doesn't stink as bad as a couple other items I've purchased with, I don't know where they get their oil. I don't know. It's leftovers from a perfume factory, some sludge or something. I don't know. But this doesn't reek as bad, but it ain't great overall, I could say. It doesn't feel too terrible. Not a lot of slop between that one. Let's try this one. Ah, that one don't come together. So that's cool. That's about as far as we can get with that one. So, oh, if you go that way, it works. It's not going to matter. Well, this is full of chips as usual. Everything's going to have to be torn apart. I don't know, just rambling on about this thing, but I don't know. I'm going to say it was a smoking deal at $107 for what it is. Is it a real Brown and Sharp? Obviously not. I mean, that sounds awful. Let's see if I can get you to hear it better. That sounds like it's full of sand. So I'll take it all apart and give it a bath. Why not, right? Let's see this. They don't break sharp edges coming from China. Everything's razor sharp on the edges. I mean, they do on certain pieces, but a lot of stuff, they just don't give two shits. I mean, this has got razor sharp burrs all along here. This, yeah, right there. That's not terrible, but again, what do you expect? What's coming from? I don't know whether it came from a labor camp. You know, the Uyghurs might have been making this. Another one. Precision sanded on the belt sander. The time saver. That ain't surface ground. It might surface grind it. I might not. I don't think it's necessary. I mean, as low a quality as it really is, well, I guess I might have to clean those up that don't fit. No. Oh, it's not bottoming out, but it's getting there. It's got some burrs in it. How about this guy? Does he fit? Closer. How about this guy? Nope, not at all. Stops at the chamfer. This one, she's not bottoming out, but she's not perfect. But you know, overall, I watch my phone while I'm holding this shit. What is it? It's $107.67. 45-minute drive to pick it up, but hey, I don't live in a very populated area like I used to. Yeah, New England was a very nice place, but I am far from it. This isn't crunchy, so that's a good sign. But yeah, other than the hour and a half of driving really that it took to get this thing, I'll say it was worth it. Now, as far as those handles go, all right, now we just ended. Do I keep pulling on it? Yeah, let's take a look at the ugliness in here. I don't know. Probably better than I could make, right? No, not really. That's the crap I'm talking about. But it doesn't have the smell, so maybe we got lucky with this one, right? No smell. But I got it in the first try. Cool. All right, cool. Yeah, I guess I should talk about this. This is. Do you see that brown there? What are they doing? What are they running their tools with to run threads? That's pretty gross. And there's chips in there. That's nice. But hey, it's made in China. So overall, it may not be the best, but again, I didn't want to spend a lot. I refuse to spend a lot of money on a Chinese product. So if I'm going to get one, I get it from the auction usually, and that's what I did, you know. Or I try to get it where there's a steep discount. So let's see how ugly the bottom is of that. It's not too terrible. Again, on the big grinder, that ain't surface ground. I don't see any wheel marks. So I'm going to say time saver. I think they just square them up, throw them on a big belt sander, and that's what they do. But I guess, you know, those feel laser etched, I think. Yeah, it's all laser. That's all laser. The marks are there. Anyways, it's 14 minutes of yakking about this piece of junk. I don't know if it's good or bad. No Allen wrench came with it. You know, that kind of irritates me that it didn't come with everything that it should have. But I'm not going to complain too much more. It's a pretty good deal at what I paid for it. So what do we got here? We got 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And then here we have, let's try the coarse one here. 21, 23, 27, 29, 31, 33. Right, 37, 39, 41, 43, 47, 49. So I don't see 25. That's okay. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'll hardly use this thing. But I wanted one and I got it. So, it is what it is. At least they chrome plated it. That's cool. This is anodized, polished, satin finish. That's kind of nice. Pull that pin. You know. I mean, some things are actually made pretty nice that come through, but then there's just random junk, just garbage, you know, like what this chuck feels like. So I don't know. Even that's full of grit. But hey, what can I say? I got a big project. I got to rip it all apart, clean it, and start over again with it clean. Maybe polish up some of these surfaces with some emery cloth and try to get rid of the rough stuff, the dents and stuff from shipping. So maybe it'll work better. Anyways, that was enough yakking, right? You didn't learn squat, but you learned I got a mess in my garage. Hey, good for me, right? Oh, no, that was terrible. I'll try not to edit that out because I won't. You guys can enjoy it. Okay, bye.